All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Vault Companions, Episode 2 of Prey, Remnant Obscura, Warnings from Phoebe. We're playing a modification of the official Alien Tabletop RPG. I am Patrick. I will be your game master for today. My pronouns are he, him, and I will toss it over to Derryk.
To me, hi, I'm Derryk. I use they, ze, and he pronouns, and I will be playing Olesya Volkov, who uses she, they pronouns. And who knows what's going to happen to her this time, because she's alone. And I'll pass it over to Flynn.
Unmute myself this time. Hi, I am Flynn. I use any pronouns. I will be playing Bartholomew, he, him. And I think that's it, actually. That's all I have to say. So I will pass it over to Luci.
All right. Hi, I'm Luci. I also go by any pronouns, and today I'll be playing Dr. Amelia Idlewood, who goes by she, it, and everything is definitely not fine, actually.
All right, as you can see, we have a great cast in front of you, and if you were feeling compelled to tip us, we do have a tip jar. $3 will buy a drink, which is protection from panic, which can be very useful. $5 will buy stress relief, which they're going to need it. $10 will buy an operator, which is a robotic assistant that can provide different kinds of abilities to our adventurers today. So if you're feeling generous, go to our Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/vaultcompanions or click the link using !tip in the chat. Now, I will pass it over to Derryk.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to tell you about our content warnings. Prey is set in a sci-fi world similar to our own. Please enjoy responsibly. Content warnings for this episode may include guns, fantasy violence, harm to loved ones, substance abuse, body horror, monsters/monstrosity, descriptions of severe illness, human trafficking, sexual acts/sex work, characters in crisis after traumatic experiences. I think it's definitely going to happen, both recent and in the past. Medical trauma. We encourage you to step away if at any point this content becomes not enjoyable for you. We are keeping each other safe at the table, and we want you to enjoy safely too. Use !CW in the chat to review our content warnings at any time.
All right. Last we left off, the board had all gathered in order to see a little demonstration at the amphitheater on Colossus. And right at the start, as Clark Davis, the ship's captain, or the station's captain, was giving a speech, the microphone shifted into a Typhon, a mimic, attacked and desiccated him. Mimics then spread out into the audience as panic and mayhem ensued. I would like Flynn and Luci, I would like you to both give me a panic roll. Now, let me see if I have the table in...
Actually, no, thank you.
Disc and yeah, in the Discord.
I definitely know the rules, but how would one do that? for the audience that may not
I
know.
too am familiar with how to do this, but
Okay, let me
I
try
too am familiar with it, but I'm not rolling it.
all right.
Yes.
You'll roll a d6 plus your stress level and then minus your resolve. So, your stress level, both of you should have a one. You know what? A Typhon just showed up. both of you, I want you to bump up to a level 2 stress. And you will now roll a d6 and minus your resolve.
So bump up to a level 2. Roll 1d6.
Okay. Where is my character sheet?
Yeah, let me know what you get and I'll let you know what
Minus my
happens.
resolve.
Resolve. Where is resolve?
Wait, minus my resolve?
Yeah, that helps you more. So, yeah.
Okay.
Resolve is like
then
your
for
one.
this one.
Yeah, resolve is like your armor.
Oh,
Where is resolve?
Resolve.
on your character sheet underneath health and
Yes.
stress.
Resolve is
What
going to
resolve
be.
equal?
Resolve is your wits plus your empathy divided by 2.
Awesome. I'm gonna be so good at these. So I add my stress and then subtract my resolve.
Yes.
Okay. 3.
Okay, a 3.
I also have a 3.
Roll this.
Twitchy. You are both twitchy. Make an immediate supply roll for air, ammo, or power. That doesn't really apply to you. You're in the station. You're fine. You just, you immediately feel like that surge of really nervous energy. Like, all your digits are just, really, amped up. Your body is ready to move. You're on edge as you see these mimics start just diving through the audience and attacking different people in the audience. You see, I'm gonna actually roll something. A 5. Oh no, that's a bad one. You see, one of the board members, Max, is sitting there, and a Typhon, this black void, spidery-looking thing, leaps on him and just wraps around him, grabbing onto his face and over his shoulder, and he is valiantly. I'll roll to see if he can break free, but I don't have too much hope in Max.
Stop! Have hope in Max.
I don't have hope in him.
No!
Out of 6
Is Max one of the ones that was mean?
out of 5 possible successes, Max got 0, so he did not defend against this Typhon. It thoroughly grappled him and is you can see. You already watched Captain Clark Davis be desiccated. And you are seeing the exact same thing as Max. His face, shrivels, and the skin goes a dark pallor. And he falls to the ground as a corpse. Everyone is now in panic mode around you. As from the Typhon that attacked Max, 4 more Typhons reproduce. 4 more mimics right in front of you. I will say, whose turn in the initiative is it? Let's just say Dr. Idlewood, you are here as everyone is losing their minds. You can see security kind of not understanding exactly what it is that's happening. They lock it, they go into procedures. They know to, start escorting people out, and they pull out pistols. But they don't exactly know what to do other than to try, because these these mimics are jumping on people and attacking them. So they can fire off a couple of shots, but they also don't want to hit crew members. So you see security personnel run up to someone that has a Typhon wrapping around them and tries to wrench that Typhon free. And I'm going to... That Typhon immediately leaps off and slashes the face of the security personnel, and they stumble to the ground. Their gun clatters to the floor as they lose hold of their weapon. What is it you would like to do in this moment?
Oh no. There's just a gun on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She really wants to run away. She also really doesn't want people to get hurt. So she's stuck there for a second. And then she's just gonna kind of scramble for a gun that she doesn't know how to use. And she's like on the ground, probably beneath this security guard who now has this like on their face, and is just gonna try to do her best to shoot perpendicular so that she can't hit the guard. So just from beneath, just gonna fire up.
All right.
Try.
What it is your I believe it's, oh gosh, what is it? Is it it's your ranged combat, and I can't remember
Okay.
what exactly.
That's agility.
So that, let me find the stat for your weapon. It's a +2 modifier, so you add 2 more dice.
Okay. And then I subtract 2 dice because I'm super stressed.
What does your... No, because your stress level... No, your stress level doesn't affect that. You should be fine on that.
Okay. So I just roll agility, range
wait.
+2.
You are right that stress does come into... You roll your stress die as well. You will add your stress die to the roll. So, your close combat plus the weapon modifier, which is a 2, and then plus 2 stress die. Keep your stress die separate, because if you roll 1s on those stress die, something bad happens.
All right. Is it close combat or range combat?
Oh, ranged combat. I'm sorry. Ranged combat.
Okay. Gotcha. Good news. I did not roll any 1s on the stress dice.
Okay. Now, how many 6s do you have?
2.
Go ahead. You fire. The base damage for a pistol is 2, so you do 2 damage to this creature. You see that it immediately, it up to this point has been very much in control. Suddenly, it is attacked, and you see it skitter off, like it chitters and skitters off away, and it, you see it transform into something in the crowd, but you can't make out what it transformed into as it disappears from your line of sight. But you see this security guard, security personnel. She is, her face is like ashen, like she's absolutely pale, and she's just like, "Thank you, Doctor. Thank you."
I just hold her gun up. I hold her gun up, like, so that she can grab it, just shaking. Let's get people out of here.
This person that is on the verge of shock is going to grab this weapon and... okay, everyone, out! That is your turn. Flynn, in this moment, as everyone is descending into chaos, what does Bartholomew do?
Okay, so Olesya doesn't have the phone. right?
You
so
do
I
have your
can't-
transcribe, so you can make messages. On
But
the-
Olesya doesn't have one, right?
Oh no, they don't. No, they don't.
Okay. Fuck. And it's not something that I can go over to there and like scream up it for her to come back.
No.
Okay. Understood. Good.
However,
I think
there are other like just beneath Olesya, there are other security heads if you wanted to get at that. Let me see. Who is the security for
freaking
Tanya Wallace is the security for the Schicht, which is the giant like bunker structure that you are all a part of. They should be in this general vicinity.
Okay, then Barty will run basically to find her and to explain that she needs to basically keep her weapon on her and get everybody to a safe place, like a bunker that they can hide out in. And then shit, how do I can't just I think I would look around to see if there was a weapon on the ground also. But then
yeah. I think for that I'm gonna have you do a observation roll. So it's gonna be wits and observation.
I click both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna add both of those together and that'll be your dice roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and just click observation and it should do the roll for you.
Maybe. Dice to add. Okay, so then I just put in the number of dice that I have.
No, it'll 0 dice because you're not adding anything. It's just gonna be your straight roll.
Oh, I see.
All right. So you Tanya Wallace is, because security has to be like present at the at this meeting, but also securing the premises. Tanya is just outside the amphitheater. So you, with like as much kind of maneuvering as you can, try and find just the quickest way out to the street, and you're able to maneuver enough that you see them like trying like her dark skin and braids, like you catch it as she's like trying to like peer over the crowd to see what is happening, and you're able to just like shout at them. What are you trying to shout at them as you're trying to get outside?
What's her name again?
Tanya Wallace.
Okay. Wallace, make sure that you have as many weapons as you can possibly handle and get everybody to the safe space. We need to lock everybody in, make sure that nobody can get in.
Her eyes like go wide. What is happening?
I don't know. But we have to keep everyone safe. Get everyone into a safe space.
you see like a switch flip, and she just locks into protocol, and she runs over to a wall and hits a switch, and immediately a klaxon blares over the entirety of the Colossus, and a voice, like an electronic booming voice, says, "Lockdown, shit in lockdown, lockdown, containment breach, lockdown." As that is going on, you're looking for a weapon, but there's so many people so densely packed together, so thoroughly trying to like move through, that I will say the best you could do is you see that there's like one of those like copper standing smoking trays for putting out your ashes. You could try and pick that up and swing that around. I'll give you that.
Okay. I think then if I'm able to kind of just flip a table to be sideways, and grab that, and I know she's not here at the moment, but I'm bringing Buttercup to the floor with me to make sure that we're both behind a table.
Gotcha.
And I yell for the doctor to come and sit with us while we gather what the fuck we need to be doing.
Yeah. Okay. We're actually going to move away from here, because someone is very judiciously making their way through the artery on their own willpower and muscles alone. Olesya, you are just powering through the artery. It's still like there's no artificial gravity here, but you have practice in zero grav.
Yeah.
And so you're just like grabbing and like throwing your weight, grabbing, throwing your weight, essentially just making yourself into a projectile. There is no way for you to receive communication in here. You're like, I think you have like a shortwave earpiece that would basically like line of sight. You can communicate with some of the security personnel, but the artery is like just a cylinder of like steel and copper, like
metal.
It completely it's a Faraday cage. It completely blocks you off from anything that would be able to reach you. However, something that would catch your attention is that a klaxon, like a siren, an orange siren light, like starts pulsing in the artery, and an electronic voice comes over, just warning, shit on lockdown, containment breach, warning, shit on lockdown, containment breach. As you are getting this information, what does Olesya do?
How close am I to where I was going?
Oh, you're almost there. You can see the like train station platform that would get you to it pretty much puts you down at the hand, which would lead up to the offices of corporate intelligence.
I have to make a decision right now. And how long did it take me to get here?
Oh, it did take you some time. Like you are trucking, you are making great time. Yeah. But the entire first chunk of the like board presentation, you were really just powering through. So you would have to like a good 20 minutes to do an about face If you would like, I will allow you a wits and observation roll to see if there's anything that could help you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. That's 3 dice that I'm rolling.
Difficulty is going to be 2.
I got a 6.
So you got 1 success.
1 success.
You can.
Sorry. I got a 6 and a 5, so I got 2
No.
successes.
I'm sorry, I was wrong before. 5s are not successes. Only 6s are.
They're not. It's just 6s, so I got 1 success. Damn.
But there is another mechanic that you can utilize. You can push the roll, which will give you 1 level of stress, and then you can re-roll the dice that you that didn't succeed. So you would re-roll 2 of your dice, and then you would add an additional stress die.
Okay. So I would roll 4 die altogether, right?
No, 3, because you already have that 1 success. You don't need to re-roll that. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. I got 2 more 6s.
Okay. You see, you are kind of broadly familiar with technical structures, like shutdowns for machines, like safety protocol for any kind of fabrication units. So you would be aware of kind of the maintenance and control like units for the train station. You can go there and kind of bypass the lockdown. It'll give you a singular train that will be, direct route. But like that's all you kind of need right now is just a direct shot back to the show.
But I want to deal with the fucking IT shit. I hate giving myself choices. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bypass it. I'm gonna get the train back.
You head over. It's a simple control station. They usually have someone manning it, but it's the complexity of it is usually just, our train's working? If they're not, shut it down. Wait for engineering to show up. You are able to kind of go in and activate an override because there's no one on shift right now. Everyone is at the board performance, and you throw the switch to activate the override, and you again, like, the whole maintenance area, a red light cascades over it as you're throwing on this override, and a train unlocks, doors open, direct route to the ship.
I'm hopping on and I'm going.
You hop on. The train is part of override mode is that you safety protocols are disengaged, and so you are able to set the speed, and you can choose to rocket all the way there or take it safe.
Oh, rocketing.
Okay. I need you to make another wits and observation roll.
Okay.
I cannot tell you the difficulty.
3 successes. I had 3 6s.
As you are rocketing on this train. Your focus clearly forward. Something catches your eye. Why would they mount 2 fire extinguishers right next to each other? That's really weird. There should be, if there were, on either side of but you look on the other side and there's a fire extinguisher there. There's 2 fire extinguishers on the right side. Normally this wouldn't catch your attention, but you are amped right now. Anything is setting you off. And I think there's a moment where you do think something very wrong is happening as you hear the klaxons go off that a containment breach has occurred.
There's 2 fire hydrants in my tram.
2 fire extinguishers mounted right next to each other. One right next to the other.
Oh. Boom, pump, shot.
Go ahead and give me a ranged attack roll.
That's ranged combat and agility.
Yes.
Cool.
And remember to add your 1 stress.
Yes. So I'm at 2 stress right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
then
I'm rolling 5 dice for this. Those are hard to read. I'm not going to do those ones.
Oh, make sure you add your dice for your weapon as well. I believe it's a 2. Yes, it's a +2 modifier.
I have a
Yes.
Remington shotgun. Cool. So I add 2 dice for that.
Yes.
So I'm actually rolling. I'm rolling 7 dice for this.
I'm so stressed out.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes. The
Yes.
difficulty was only a 2. With those extra successes, one of the things that you can decide to do is do extra damage. Would you like to do that?
Absolutely.
You
Imagine he's like, no.
You level your shotgun, this Remington pump action shotgun, at the 2 fire extinguishers. You don't know what's going on, but you know a spray of pellets will answer this problem. And you fire. You squeeze that trigger and fire. The extinguisher on the right bursts open in a white chemical spray. The one on the left immediately twists in this black void darkness shape that wraps around itself, and for a brief moment angrily claws at the air before dropping on the ground and shriveling from this spidery tentacly thing into just a hunk of blackened debris.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Am I back at that point to where I need to be now?
Yeah, you feel
Or am I still
the
moving?
train rocket into the station. It actually throws you from your feet as it hits the safety brakes at the platform. You are there as you see an onslaught of people. People have been rushing out of the shicht, and you see them lock eyes on your tram car pulling in, and they all flood towards it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I see? I'm worried about. First person I'm worried about is Bartholomew, because that was the last person that I saw before I walked away.
You don't see them.
Okay. Okay, what can I do? I would okay. Would I, would I be able to use my my neuromod in this moment?
Please,
This might be a very bad idea, but
please tell me what your neuromod is.
so I took electrostatic burst 1,
Okay.
which is where I select an adjacent zone and all creatures in that zone take 1 damage. It disables equipment, stuns robotic targets for 1 round, and human targets for 1 round.
You can absolutely do that. 100%.
Yeah, I would like to do that. How do we do that? I know this system so well, but just for the
Neuromods are so advanced, there is no roll necessary. You simply like mark out the side points that you're using for it, and you just tell me what you want to do with your neuromod, and it happens. So are you putting a electro burst in the middle of this crowd?
I want to, obviously something is going on and this crowd is freaking out. I want to see more so if, and I guess this would probably be like another observation roll before doing this, is I want to see if there's something wrong with anybody or anything that is coming towards me to decide where to start the electro burst.
Yeah, sure. Give me a wits observation roll. I'm going to make it a 2 because it is difficult just because of the chaos that is going on. But it's
okay. I got 2 successes.
Right. Are you rolling your stress die as well?
Yes.
Okay. Because if you get a critical fail on those, I get to have some fun.
No fun for you.
All right. You see, you have been in combat before, so you're very easily able to classify injuries. You're not seeing people that have bullet wounds. You're not seeing shrapnel injuries. You're not seeing concussive injuries to individuals coming out of this theater. What you're seeing is a lot of physical slashing on people about their face. A lot of it is aimed at the face and upper body. These attacks are all upper body attacks. Whatever is attacking these people, their primary target is torso upward. There's a couple of people that have injuries to their arms, but those seem incidental. This is not a wild animal that is trying to bring down its prey and then kill it from the ground. This is something that is attacking to eviscerate. I don't think you know what? You said 3 successes?
2.
Oh, 2 successes.
I got the amount, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you see anything in the crowd. You'd have to go further in, but you can see them all coming from the theater. They're clearly something happened in the theater, and they have to get out of that theater.
Okay, I am going to... I don't see any of that black twisty stuff that I saw from the fire extinguisher on any of them with that roll, right?
You know what? Let me do a brief roll myself. Just have some fun with it.
So I don't want to hurt people I don't have to hurt, which is against a Derryk playstyle because Derryk blew up a whole bunch of Ezo, not thinking about it in the first game he was ever in here.
As you see people running, you see a someone from the bridge. They get tackled from behind from this black spindly spider creature that wraps around from behind them, completely takes them to the ground, and you watch as they are desiccated. And then 4 more of these creatures, these alien creatures, pop up from this now dead bridge crew.
Okay, I'm gonna get through the people that are coming towards me as fast as possible between them and the spider creatures, and then I will do the electrokinetic burst. Electrostatic burst.
Okay. You go ahead and spend your psi points. You drop this electrostatic burst. Unfortunately, you can't pinpoint it on targets. You have to just drop it in an area.
It's just in a zone.
It's in a zone.
Yeah.
And so you do catch some crew members, and you see it it hits them, and there is that moment where they have a jolt of pain, but it's so it overrides it overrides their central nervous system, and they just fall to the ground.
I am sorry, I will deal with that later.
Yeah, hold on 2 seconds.
Well, I have 2 psi points left. Which means...
You see, you do catch, 2 of the... You do catch... Because, you centered it on these, Typhons, these, creatures that were emerging. And you see, brief static kind of flare over them, but it doesn't really seem to affect them in a powerful way. They're still active. And
so just for your tracking, they all took 1 damage from it, because it's all creatures take 1 damage, unless they don't count as creatures.
Some creatures have resistances.
You know what? You know what they don't have resistance
Rude.
to? Bullets.
This is true. You have tried this already. I'm going to... You've taken your turn, so I'm going to...
Take your turn. Take your
Actually,
turn,
just
bestie.
Hold on. I get to have some fun.
Of course,
Okay.
it's me that Patrick gets to take it out on.
You see, the electrostatic burst. It startles them enough that 2 of them just race off. You see one turn into a trash can, and then another one goes off and turns into something else. You lose track of it. Another one realizes that it hasn't been harmed in a significant fashion, and it charges at you. This thing is so fast. It clears distance on you, and you can clearly see you saw it feed on a bridge crew member. These things have a incentive to feed on defenseless people. And you see that it marks you as a target and charges you for dropping that electrostatic burst. It is going to jump at you. Its spindly arms slashing at you. And you just... Because it is so quick, and you're so... You don't have knowledge of this creature. So when it clears distance and leaps at you, knocking into your chest, you have kind of like an instinct of like, hey, this thing goes for top of body, and you have at least the instinct to kind of roll back away from it. It doesn't latch onto you, it doesn't wrap around you, but it does. That means you are on the ground. You totally dodged it, you avoided it, but you did have to like fall to the ground in order to keep yourself safe from it.
Do I see it?
Yeah, it kind of like it leapt, and kind of as you fell, it just kept its trajectory and landed behind you. So, it's going to be I want to make sure we're I'm going to give it one more turn because these things are pretty dang quick.
Mm-hmm.
You did not use a quick action, so I'm going to
Oh, I didn't use a quick action.
You did not use a quick action, so you can defend yourself against this attack.
Yeah, absolutely. I also have armor on right now, so
You do. Because it knows it knows you as a target, and you fell to the ground. So like it's still aggressive towards you, and it's going to try and attack you and tackle you. Go ahead and give me a defensive roll as it tries to get at you. This is going to be a close combat roll.
Close combat roll. Okay. With my strength.
Yes. So it's going to be strength and close combat.
Cool. And does my tactical armor add anything to this?
It'll prevent damage from happening.
Adds?
It'll prevent damage from happening.
Cool. Alrighty. One success. And a 1 on a stress die.
I am going to need you to roll me a panic roll. Your stress goes up by 1, so you're at 3 stress, and I'm gonna need a panic roll.
Okay, so that's my it's the D6 minus resolve.
D6 plus your stress level minus resolve.
Okay, so that's 9 minus, and resolve is wits and empathy together, divided by 2.
Yes.
So, okay. Oh my god. Hold on. There's a thing. Hold on. Scheiße. Okay. What is my thing? I have a skill that specifically does something with stress. On a panic roll. So okay, doesn't apply to this time. Doesn't apply to this time.
Okay. What did you end up getting?
So I got a 6.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 6, my stress is at 3, and my resolve is 3.
Okay. So you are hesitant. You automatically get the number 10 initiative card in combat until your panic stops. Basically what that means is you drop to the end of the initiative order. You will always be last. As kind of...
That might be a good thing, to be honest.
As panic seizes you, you just kind of freeze as this thing grabs hold of you. I get to roll my stuff now. So,
It was really close to my other stress die. It had a 2 on it. So I rolled a 1 and a 2 on those.
So
That's a lot of dice. That's so many dice. Do I die right here?
This mimic, out of 6 dice rolled for damage, it got 1 success. So I think it only needs 1 success, but your armor pretty much mitigates it. So it can't get a hold on you in a very functional way. You are just kind of feeling it kind of like grapple you without having any kind of grip on you.
Yeah.
It's going to be your turn because they've done their 2 turns. Go ahead.
Yeah, this one that's... Oh god, what do I have to do before I do anything?
You can do a close combat roll.
Close combat roll. Cool. Can that close combat be pressing my shotgun up against it and shooting it?
That'll be range combat. It will be slightly more difficult, but it will be very effective.
I'll take it for very effective.
Okay. The difficulty is 3. Go ahead and roll your ranged combat. Make sure and add in your stress die.
Okay. Which is 3. Because you got to die for each stress, right? Or you only had
yes.
one
And for every level of stress, you add in a stress die.
So, okay. Okay, so I got the 3 successes.
Okay. So
But I got 2 1s on my stress die.
I have such bad news for you. Critical fails mean failure regardless. So you try and press the barrel in a way that you're not aiming it at your own face, because it is still a shotgun that sprays pellets, and you would very much like those pellets not to go into your own face.
In my face.
But you are wrestling against a creature that is just so actively trying to get a hold on you, and is so it is so not intangible, but it has such a liquid, flexible feel to it that it is so hard to try and get purchase on this creature. And you can't fire this gun without risking serious damage to yourself. I will allow you to fire this gun if you like. You will hit yourself, but you will also hit the creature.
I'll do it.
I'm going to need you to roll, let's say, 6 dice. And however many successes is the damage that you both take.
Oh, that's... Whoa. Okay, so 6 dice. I'm not rolling.
But also, just in case you missed it,
I saw it. Yeah.
Provided. Okay.
Thank you so much.
This is not. Yeah.
God, I got 5 successes.
Okay, what I was saying was, however many successes you get is the damage that you do.
Yes.
You absolutely kill the Typhon that is like trying to grapple you and grab your own face. You also do 5 damage to yourself. Your armor is 2, so that takes away 2 of the damage. That means 3 damage gets through to you. How much health do you have left?
So it's 1 damage is 1 health, correct?
Yes.
I have 1 health left.
So, it is a desperate maneuver. You just know, you saw this thing grab hold of a person and then suck the life out of them. You now see this thing attempting to do the same to you, and you know you only have moments, and you can't, it's all or nothing, and you jam the barrel up into kind of like the thorax of this creature. You pull the trigger, and you feel the excruciating hot spray of weapon, of pellets, tear across like your shoulder and your chest, and you are injured. I actually need to get you to roll something else because injuries. Hey, you can get injured in this game. That's a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, no, you didn't roll enough for a critical injury, so I think you're okay. Or you know what? Yeah, I think you're okay for now. No, I'm gonna be mean. Roll two d6s. 1 6 will be the 10s, and the other 6 will be the 1s.
52.
I'm going to cracked spine is no, that's too much. Reduce it by your let's reduce it by your resolve. So what's your resolve?
3.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it down 3.
I have a 3 in wit and a 3 in empathy.
You have a bleeding gut. It is.
That sounds fair.
It is potentially lethal. You have your time limit is a shift, which that's a long period of time. You have like probably about like an hour before it becomes fatal. But you'll be getting 1 damage at every roll for mobility or close combat. So, if you do anything strenuous, or you have any more close encounters, you could be in very serious trouble.
I'm already in very serious trouble, okay? Let's get that like in line. I'm already in serious. I have 1 health. I joked about dying this episode.
Okay.
It was just a joke, Patrick.
I think because of everything that is going on, now might be a good time to take a small break so that we can assess what we want to do in this situation, as Olesya might be in a spot of trouble. So everyone, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be back to see how this plays out. We'll go ahead and go get your bathroom breaks and your drinks. Okay, we are back. Olesya is dealing with their own problems, but we now have the other group to focus on as panic has absolutely cascaded through this showing to the board. The three of you, Bartholomew, Dr. Idlewood, and Buttercup, you are all kind of hunkered down behind a toppled over table. You can still see the mimics as they attack various people that are fleeing. Security forces are trying to push them back or do something to them. But they're working with pistols. Oh, hold on. We might have lost Janie again. Hold on. Want to make sure that we lost the camera on Janie. I want to make sure that we're getting Janie's sound. We're actually going to... Sorry, we're going to go back to break for a second to figure out this technical hang-up, and then we'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Fun little tech issues going on, but you all are hunkered down behind the table. What is it you'd like to do? Anything that you'd like to do as chaos is still going on around you.
So you said at the start of this whole thing that they were avoiding using their pistols. Is that still the case, or have they started?
No, as people have flooded out, they have been they just didn't want to have collateral damage. They're not just firing off into a crowd of people, but now that there's less people around to accidentally hit, they are starting to fire their pistols off. But you're noticing that, like, they are hitting a couple of these mimics, but, like, they're wily. Like, they are definitely skittering around very quick, and suddenly they'll just disappear, and, you know, there's a new piece of furniture in the room, or suddenly there's a vase where there wasn't one before, and it is panic, confusion, chaos. They're definitely killing some of these. Like, you're seeing some of them, like, suddenly wither and die from a hail of gunfire. And they'll leave, like, a husk behind of, like, this gnarled black detritus. But you were also in the room and watched as these things, every time they attacked someone, would duplicate 4 more. This happened several times. There was so many attacks before security was able to escort everyone out of the room. So there is so many mimics.
Okay. So they are using their guns. Is it weird that I heard a very loud, definitely not a pistol gunshot coming from back where the entire crowd is?
You know what? Go ahead and roll Wits Observation. I'll say the difficulty is 1, because a shotgun is a very distinct sound.
Okay.
I also feel like Olesya wouldn't have been quiet about accidentally shooting
No.
some of their face, you know? So
No, there was probably maybe not a scream, but like a noise of
at
pain.
least yeah.
I hit 1. I didn't get a critical fail.
Okay. Yeah. You hear a shotgun go off. Now, pistols themselves were, like, kind of a hard thing to get on board the space station, because things in space do not like gunfire, because they put holes where there shouldn't be holes. So the pistols were like, okay, we'll allow this. But a full shotgun was, like, had to be fully cleared. And so it is one of the only instances on the space station of a shotgun. So you hear that loud 12 gauge, just like, boom! It is a very distinct sound that you hear just outside the amphitheater. And it is, like, distinct enough that you understand exactly who could be there.
Okay.
You literally probably hear a fuck. And then the sound of spitting onto the dead body of the thing.
Idlewood is a shaky, very terrified mess, but I think she can tell a few things. Everybody that's been attacked by an alien is definitely dead. There's not really a point for me to go and to check the people that are in the room. Second thing is, there was only 1 shot. So that was not like, I'm going to kill a bunch of them. That was, oh no, something bad is happening. That's only supported by the fact that it was in a crowd. So something terrible has happened to our head of security. And I need to go check on that immediately, because that is probably the most important person on the ship right now.
I am going to need you to give me I'm going to say an agility, like a mobility agility roll.
Okay.
This is just like you charging outside, avoiding any dangers.
Okay. I did not get a success, but I did not get a critical failure, so that's nice.
Would you like to push on this roll? You can re-roll everything and add a level of stress.
You know what? Sure. Still nothing.
Oh fuck.
Then I think I'll take an opportunity.
Patrick, no.
You run through. The crowd is still pretty sizable. It takes a while for this amount of people to extricate themselves from an amphitheater, even like under calm conditions. So people funneling their way quickly towards a choke point, you are like really trying to force your way through and a place that is just choked with people that are panicking. I will.
Hey, actually, in that case, wait. Can I? Because I have my talent is. Where'd you go? Fuck. Where did it go? It's like the pull rank, I think.
Oh,
pull rank.
let's.
Where I can like use command, hold on. Oops. And can I notice that she's doing this? Yeah, you can use your command skill to order other people around, NPCs around. So can I try and clear a path? Help somehow to clear a path?
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give me a. What is it? You said command. So give me an empathy command roll. And make sure you roll your stress die.
Okay. So if I have a 2 in command, that means I roll 2 die and then add the 2 die also.
Yeah, add your empathy and your command, and that's how many die you're going to be rolling.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. Let me go like this actually, because yeah. Oh.
I will also stress level +1 for each use. So go ahead and add a stress level.
Okay.
But I would like to also take this opportunity to thank Lix for getting stress relief for one of you. So one of you, if you would so like, can reduce your stress by 1 level.
That was for Olesya. I think
Okay.
we already did that one.
Okay. Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here's 5. And then here's my 2 stress. Oh, thank God they're not ones. So I've got 2 successes.
Okay. You don't key in on the shotgun firing. Everything is so chaotic around you that you're focused on the people. But you see Dr. Idlewood immediately bolt for the door in a way that isn't panic, is purposeful. So I'll say you kind of like, hey, this isn't a good place to be. So you kind of grab Buttercup by the hand, and both of you kind of move towards the door, and then you see the crowd blocking in Dr. Idlewood. What is the command that you give to the people of the station in order to get Dr. Idlewood the space?
Everybody, don't panic. Please stay to the left of the corridor. We need to be able to have a clear path for the authorities to make sure that everything's safe and secured for everyone. Please.
Your voice, it has like this, not monotone, but this it's not sharp with like panic. And there's something that everyone like latches onto. An authority figure who is not screaming their head off, saying, "Hey, move to the left." And the simple idea of just moving to the left, everyone kind of like pushes aside. They are able to clear a space. Dr. Idlewood, you have just enough room to push through, and like the crowd's part and reveals Olesya on the ground. Like there is blood pooled beneath them.
My eyes are tearing.
Girl, what the fuck?
It
No.
was too close for me to use my shotgun correctly, and I had oops. It's fine.
She's already like kneeling down. Are you still laying down, or are you trying to sit up?
I think at this point, like when you see Olesya, she is like shotgun as a cane, kneeling to stand up.
The only reason that she doesn't like knock you back over is because you're already like on one knee. She really doesn't want you to be moving. But you're not gonna listen to her.
Just literally, I think if you're trying to get her to stop moving, the shotgun just comes up and points at the other Typhon that's still there because there was one left over.
Oh yeah.
Because two of them ran away. I killed one. There's one left.
Actually, I'm gonna make a roll about it.
Don't make me shoot
You are-
myself again, Patrick.
Thank you.
The Typhon isn't a mindless creature, and it saw one of its own be shredded by this shotgun. Yes, you are at a bad place, but it has survival instincts and vanishes. You don't see what it turns into, but it doesn't look like a Typhon anymore.
Good, it knew I was the apex predator. And I guess you can help me.
Yeah.
I am bleeding.
Is there any place that we can go? Like, I don't want to do first aid in the very crowded, actively filling up train. Is there
don't
like a room that we could go in and just close the door and just keep it closed while I fix our head of security?
You don't want to do panic triage?
I have a
Well,
tram.
I mean, if you insist. Yeah. Olesya, through like with a weakened whisper, says that they brought the tram, and that's it. That's the you can get on a tram car and lock the door.
Okay. Just gonna. I can't move. I can't move her. But I am gonna like grab onto just like a bit of. My hands are already there, like trying to figure out whether to push her down. I'm like, no, we need to get somewhere else. So I just kind of grab like a bunch of the clothes and start pulling. Not to try to move, but be like, we're going this way now. I just hope she follows me into a train.
We are moving somewhere else. Oh, we're going back to the tram. Okay. Where are you taking me?
I guess I'll lock the four of us in.
Yeah, Buttercup, you've kind of been a lot's going on around you. And I'm gonna make a couple more rolls.
Yeah, attack me more.
No.
As you are making your way out, you see the three board members also trying to make their way out, following you, trying to use your authority to advance and keep them safe. Hannah is at the door when she is grabbed by a potted plant that becomes a Typhon and immediately desiccated. And you have lost two board members. Jake and Zoe are left. And you are, yeah, they are straight, like there is no mitigating their panic. They are fully unhinged as they're like, what the fuck are we going to do? This place is out of control.
You're muted, just so you know.
Did I thought you? I'm sorry, I was a little stressed out, so I was like saying a song in my head to keep myself calm down. But now I'm fine. But didn't you want to see aliens?
What? How? They're just flabbergasted at your response. I don't think they have the mental
Entertaining
capacity.
enough for you? Was this,
They,
was this an experience that you were looking for?
Jake grabs hold of your hand. Please take us to your office and lock the doors.
But no, nobody can come into my office though. It's my special space.
Well, then get me somewhere that the
Bartholomew
door's
immediately
locked.
grabs that person's hand and takes them off.
But that's a safety hazard. I'm looking out for you, and I know you really, really wanted to see aliens. You really wanted to be entertained and wowed, and I'm just hoping you got the experience you were looking for.
They, I think the two of them just are completely like shock overtakes them as they just don't comprehend the situation. And they're just like, just show us the rest of the station that isn't here, please.
Oh, so you want to keep going on your tour? Um, we're going to have to take a little break because I need it. It's my lunch now. Yeah, it's my lunch. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to. How about you have a seat in there if you want?
Uh, they are just going to, they immediately start running. Like they are just giving up and running back toward the hangar bay, back toward their ship.
What happened? Why did they leave? Did I took a shower.
Let's go. And I'm dragging her to follow the doctor and
I mean, I
Olesya.
swear I took a shower today. I promise. Did I say
no.
something wrong? Did I do that thing again that I do sometimes?
Mm,
Oh no, I did that thing. I did that thing. What am I going to do? Oh,
It's
no.
we'll figure that part out later. It's gonna be okay. It's fine. It's fine. We just
All
we're
of
getting
you
to safety. It's fine.
move quickly onto the tram car. You see that like what had happened was Olesya had taken the tram car down, but they were on their own personal override. So everyone like tried to use the tram car to get back, and it was they don't have Olesya's credentials, so they just the tram was useless to them. So they immediately just abandoned it as a thing to find their own way out. So you have an empty tram car that you are able to limp on board.
Kind of bring her over to a seat. And just like silently tries to start maybe 10 different sentences before just giving up and pulling out the medkit.
All right, go ahead and make a medicine roll to heal the grievous wounds that Olesya has that are very
Okay.
self-inflicted. Like you see that these are not these are not
I see the bullets.
yeah, you see the pellets that are still in the flesh.
They were all in here, right?
Yeah, just the four of us, right?
Yeah, just the four of you.
I think I immediately am like, what the fuck happened? You weren't even nearby. What the fuck happened? How did this happen?
I found this. I shut that, and I point at the extinguishers.
Yeah, it's a
saw
vampire.
saw the spiny black thing
Okay.
die, and said,
Like,
"Oh
shot
shit!"
herself in the face.
And I ran back to you guys. No, that was much later. And then saw the crowd of people. Tried to make all of the things stop with one of my neurobots. Didn't work. Bridge people died. More spiny things.
Right.
One jumped on me. Used shotgun, close range, not good
Not
idea.
great idea. Yeah.
Genuinely shocked your jaw works. Can you please hold still now?
I missed my jaw. I got my shoulder.
Holds her head still while while listening still.
I hit
Okay.
my
Okay.
shoulder. Somehow my gut is bleeding. Don't know.
I need to make
Okay.
sure I'm rolling the right amount of dice before I do this.
So basically, there can be aliens all over the ship, and we don't know. All over.
I think there
every-
are aliens all over the ship,
And we do know.
and we do know.
We do
But they
know.
can turn into things. I saw them turn into a trash can. I saw one turn into something else. And then one disappeared because it knew I was the apex predator.
Yeah, sure. That's why. All right.
Hey, I have
so many dice to roll.
a 2 kill streak on these bitches.
Who's ready?
How many
You're
do
the
you?
amount of dice.
Okay, but can you fix her? Can you please help her? This is important right now. I know we have that out there, but right here, this is the most important thing.
I am fine.
We're about to find
I
out.
have been through
Will you
so much
hold
worse.
still?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 3 stress dice.
All right.
Good news. No critical fail.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Pat down.
That is 3 successes.
Okay. You have so much skill at hand that you are able to push past kind of like the steadily growing panic that is within you. Because let's be honest, you are not an emergency room doctor. You're not a trauma surgeon. You very much do medical procedures. They're usually not under adverse conditions such as these. So while you have
anything this serious for a decade.
Yeah. So yeah, while you have the knowledge and the experience to treat this kind of injury, it's another thing entirely to do it on a dimly lit tram car while people are screaming in the background. But you come up with enough successes. Olesya, you heal 2 HP and you are no longer critical injury.
Yay. I got 3 HP. I'm almost full health again.
Bartholomew
Doc.
pulls a flask out of his boot and hands it to
Oh, this is why you are my best friend.
Well, you are now.
I think that uses my first aid kit, though.
It does. That uses up your first aid kit.
That's my whole thing.
However,
can we look
I
on the
would
tram?
like-
Is there one on the tram that we can see?
that was an incredibly smart observation. Of course there would be one on the tram. There would need to be emergency services accessible all over this space station. So you immediately clock the like small receptacle with flares, with like a communication to the station, to the engineering department, and a singular use med kit.
Perfect.
I
I
have
had
a
stocked
question.
all of it, so
There's
I
only
grabbed it,
one,
all
right?
of them.
There's
I have a
only
question.
one.
Is it where it's supposed to be?
Give me a wits and observation
Good
roll.
point. Good points. I had to stock them, so I do know where it's supposed to be.
That is a critical fail.
Shush.
You know,
So
it's not
it doesn't matter
exactly
what else I roll.
it's not exactly your department that handles how you set up the rest of like the all of the department, all of the all of the stuff that is around the facility. Tabitha is really like you kind of let that be under her jurisdiction. It kind of looks like what it's supposed to be. Do you reach in and grab the emergency kit?
Yeah. I mean, I'm scared. I'm nervous about it, but also, I know there's supposed to be one. I only see one of them, and I'm pretty sure it goes there.
The emergency kit, you open it up, and it is fully stocked with all of the essentials. Now, the exit light that's hanging over your head is actually not quite where it's supposed to be.
This just in, Patrick hates us.
Luckily, I did not roll particularly well. And so you approach and you see it shimmer and then like drop down and immediately skitter to the back of the train car and reform into a bench.
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, absolutely.
How am I shooting
Please do.
Fine.
Like halfway through calling your name when you pull the trigger.
Holy shit. Okay. No critical failures, everybody. But
Thank God.
but 5 successes.
Yeah, you absolutely level your gun. It chose to be a stationary object that is very visible, and so you just turn it into a hunk of like weird, twisted detritus that is lifeless and no longer a threat.
You don't attack the friends of the apex predator. You learn this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But
one day I'm gonna teach you what the word
He
cringe means.
He can't help you here. We're too far from Earth.
Jesus was stuck on Earth.
I thought the notable thing about it was that he wasn't. Can I go over to Buttercup?
yeah,
Buttercup, are you okay?
you're muted.
No, there's a lot going on in my normal. Okay, so I had this trick where I just, think of something else in my head while all this stuff is going on, and that's not working right now because things keep happening. So I'm trying not to freak out, but I think I am a little bit.
It's okay. Breathe.
Okay, but you know what happens when I freak out like this? You know what happened?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
going to happen again, and I don't want to hurt anybody.
No, we're gonna be okay.
Okay, okay, we will be okay. We will.
We're gonna be okay. Hey, I know you're thinking it. This isn't your fault.
Okay, but
Repeat.
maybe I should have
No, repeat it. This isn't your fault.
This is not my fault.
We're going to be okay.
We will be okay. We will. We're totally going to be okay, and we're going to have that party that I was going to plan.
Yeah. Deep breaths.
Luci, I would like you to roll manipulation empathy as you try and calm down Buttercup.
That's so funny.
3. Okay. Fortunately, I'm good at these. Unfortunately, I'm stressed to the fuck out. Yeah, I roll, what's that, 8 dice, and then my stress. I do not critically fail. And I only get 1 success.
Would you like to push this roll in order to get more successes?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Go ahead, add another stress level, and re-roll the dice that you would wish to re-roll.
Do I have to
Including,
reroll the stress dice?
you do have to re-roll the stress dice.
Okay. Good news. Still no critical failure. And that is now 3 successes.
Buttercup, I would like you to reduce your stress level by 2. Everyone else, reduce your stress level by 1.
I'm assuming this does not apply to me.
It does. I will allow it to apply to you because you are kind of trying to make an environment where you can be relaxed. And that has to apply to you. Like, you have to be relaxed if the environment is going to be relaxed. I mean, you can lie about it, but that's really not going to be very effective for your patients. So if they're going to relax, you have to relax. In this scenario, I will allow you to reduce 1 stress.
I'm going to lead Buttercup through some breathing exercises while the adults of the room manage the emergency.
Well, you said there was another mimic in the other room, right?
I killed it.
Okay.
I pointed at it, I shot at it, and I killed it.
And we're all very proud of you. Good job.
Kill streak is 3 now, by the way.
Congratulations. You only
Fuck
almost died once.
No, I've almost died a lot more times in my life.
Today. Once today.
One day at a time.
Anyone who would like to can roll me a Comtech roll. So that's wits and Comtech.
Wits and Comtech.
Yes.
One of us? Or
Anyone
Any
who
of
would like to.
alright. Why not?
Where's
failed.
my...
So do I roll both of them or just one of them on the sheet?
Both of them. You'll add your wits and your Comtech together. And make sure you also roll your stress die.
Where's
No successes, but a critical failure.
I have... No!
Hey,
I need
thank
to.
you.
No.
Don't let me roll the rest of the game. Don't
Thank-
let me roll the rest
Thank
of
you,
the game.
Derryk.
One success.
There's that. Here's my stress die.
You know what? I did get Garrus Vicarian saying that he loves
Oh,
me,
no.
so you've earned this, Patrick.
Hey,
I
Flynn.
had no successes, but got 2 crit failures.
Well, I got a
Um,
success.
Where's my stress?
Hey, you know how I
Should I
just took
roll?
away a level of stress from Olesya
Well-
and Bartholomew? I'm just gonna go ahead and give that stress level back to you. That's
We're
just gonna.
best buddies. We're best buddies.
All in this
This
together.
together.
And the
Bartholomew
reason,
and Olesya just start doing dances.
that you get stressed is because Bartholomew, you are high enough in the organization that you understand what a lockdown does, what the procedures are for a lockdown and a breach.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not widely known information, but you were not told why. No one can leave the station while there is a breach. Escape pods will not fire. Ships cannot leave dock. Nothing can leave the station until the breach is contained and then the alarm is deactivated. Every single system will lock you out, and unless you are the most masterful hacker in space, you're not getting through that. And so you understand that this has now gone from hey, we need to save people on the station to, oh no, they're stuck on the station.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Olesya, I think, kind of piece together the mimic that you found on the tram initially. It didn't come from the board meeting. It was on the tram. It was way far away. Whatever containment breach happened in the boardroom, that was happening simultaneously as another breach or several breaches were happening across the station. This isn't contained. No lockdown is in place that can enforce this, because these things could now be anywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
These things are everywhere.
Dr. Idlewood, I think you're the only one with presence of mind enough to know that much of the function during a lockdown would go to one of two places. The security enforcement offices or the bridge. So that's kind of where the lockdown is being issued from, and you aren't going to be able to do anything from anywhere except for those two locations.
Yeah. Is there a way to know? Is it just a go to ether, or is it one or the other?
It's one or the other. A lockdown usually, like, you can do security overrides from security and enforcement, but from the bridge, you'd have to get an all clear from the section that it's in. So it would be, you would have to do a bit of hacking at the security and enforcement terminal, but you would need cooperation on the other end from the bridge.
I don't think I hold the other end in terribly high regard, and I definitely don't think they're going to be very helpful considering what happened to the shareholders. So I'm not even going to bring up the bridge as an option. We need to go to security to shut this down, right? Just speak that into the air.
Yeah. Olesya, I think you would.
Sure.
I think once that's brought up, you would know that that is true.
Yes. It is good why I am here.
Sure glad you didn't, like, shoot yourself in the head or anything. That would have been terrible.
Oh, it would have been horrible.
Don't you still need
Okay,
to
so-
recover?
Am I still bleeding from my gut?
No, that is healed.
No.
Okay. No, I don't need to recover. We can go.
So we set the trams to go to security
Yes.
then with Olesya's override. Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think with the override, you can have it travel down to the hand, where the security branch, where the main security office is.
Okay. Okay. And that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then try. Is there anything? Do I still? Can I still have had my? What did you call it? My ashtray?
Your
Yeah, my.
Like fancy ashtray.
I dumped the yuckies out into the tram, so that when I swing it, it doesn't hit. Nothing gross hits me. And then I'm also carrying that as we head to the security area, which hopefully has more weapons.
That it would. You set like the override code. Like Olesya's badge immediately clears it. Then you set the destination, and the tram just flies down the track. Like it's still set to at top speed, so you lurch back in your seats as you travel through the artery, which has 0 grav. So you are at the whims of momentum at this point, as it just like launches you down this corridor. You are the only ones because the trams are still locked down. You are singularly. You are riding through this thing, seeing like everything at a standstill, when usually you would see so much flurry of activity. Like, there's usually like a rail line that carries equipment from section to section. There's the trams. There's maintenance lines that have usually operators working through them. They'll be transported back and forth. Nothing. You are all on your own.
Oh yeah. Then while we're going, I turn to Olesya also, and I'm like, "Did you end up talking to that woman that didn't? Why didn't she turn on the trams?"
I didn't get to her. I found this and I
Before.
came back to
Okay.
save all of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
While we're traveling,
Yeah.
can I use my transcribe and just start sending? First, I'm gonna try to contact all of my direct coworkers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I just kind of want to get across. I just want to get across to everybody, like, there are mimics. They go for your head. Be careful, please.
Wear a hat.
Do not tell any of the IT people that.
We might need them. Some of them.
You start your transcribe.
Don't tell one specific IT person
that. You start your transcribe calling Dr. Radner, your head of psychology.
He's off his break that I gave him, right? At this point.
His voice picks up from his office. What the fuck is going on? Why are we in fucking lockdown?
So remember when we had that game night? You remember what a mimic is?
Well, yeah, I understand the concept of a mimic.
They're everywhere. Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're like tiny little spider things. They're about the size of like a tarantula. Very scary. They go for the head. It's a big problem. It's everywhere. I don't know what to do about it. So many people are dead. I think all the shareholders are dead at this point. That's why we're in lockdown. Could you pretty please tell everyone that you know to be very aware of their surroundings and to break things that should not be there. Please and thank you. Also, get ready for either a massive influx of patients or like nobody.
Yeah, we're already getting patients. Like, we don't know what to do with all of them. I am not a surgeon. And I'm also, no offense, going to lock my office and not go anywhere because that sounds fucking insane. Why would I? You're telling me anything out there could be just an alien? Like, I am not
Anything
a
in there could
brave
be an
man.
alien, too. There's not a safe place. Locking yourself in your office isn't any safer than being out and about. But if you're out and about, you can help people.
Wait. I'll call you back. And he cuts the line dead. The next person down is Mina, your head of surgery. She picks up and she's like, we are fucking swamped. Why are we?
Mimics.
The fuck is a mimic?
Yes, like Game Night. They turn into objects. Objects that are aliens, they're out to get people. They go for the head. It's going to be a rough time. Be very careful. Try to stay in one place and keep doors as closed as possible. Like, you still have to let people in, obviously, but
I can't
I'm
close
trying
doors.
to get it so that we can get on escape pods.
Wait, what was that?
We're on lockdown.
Oh,
I'm trying to get people out of here. I can't come back right now.
yes. I understand. All right.
Radner is having some issues. I think he's in trouble. There are some in there.
I don't have time to check on that sad man.
There are mimics in the hospital.
Flush of my.
Anything out of place, break it. Honestly,
Yes.
just break as much shit as you can. Objects can be replaced. People can't.
I understand. I deal with patients.
You're in charge because Radner's a little off the deep end.
She cuts the line. You go down to Nurse Jackie. She does not pick up.
That's exactly what I expected, unfortunately, because she was the one who was out and about with us.
You next in line is Tabitha Hunter, your head of clinics. She also does not pick up.
Everybody else, I just send messages.
Yeah, I got you. You're almost there. Is anyone else doing anything else before you arrive on the platform?
I think I also had sent out messages, realizing, taking after Dr. Idlewood, and send out like a mass text of arm yourself, pay attention to your surroundings, and that anything out of place can should be neutralized.
You get an immediate message back from your personal assistant, Kayla. And she's like, okay, scheduling weapons, break things. Also, don't forget your meds, and also stay hydrated. I'm worried about you.
Fucking takes a swig of the flask. Let's go.
Hydrated.
You do not get a message back from Tara Gold, your assistant head of administration. You do not get a response back from Raina Green, the head of HR. And you go down the list of responses that you do not get back. These are people that were, for the most part, at I mean,
Mhm.
you're the administration. Like, you kind of were supposed to be very much present.
We were all there. Yeah.
You're not getting a lot of
Yeah,
messages
yeah.
back.
Sick. Why wasn't my bitch there then? Why are you telling me to take my medicine? Okay.
As you all pull into the platform, it's this immense kind of like brutalist station where it's like very solid steel, like there's a lot of harsh red tones, a lot of cast iron. There's a lot of different loading docks too, because much goes through here. The hand holds the offices for not only security, but also corporate intelligence, and also engineering and fabrication is based here. So a lot of equipment, a lot of sanitation has to travel through here specifically. Many rails end at this junction because it is so pivotal for where things get sent in the station. And you step off the platform into engineering where you can hear like the fabricators working. I believe, Bartholomew, you were here before when you talked to Pia. When
Yes.
the hum of machines was ever present. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not right now.
Like at all?
No.
Is there anybody around even?
Give me
Why is it so quiet in here? What is
Give-
happening?
give me a wits observation roll.
Hold on. Wits and observation. And then my stress dice too. Fuck me, and I
Yes.
have 3 stress dice. Oh, cool. So I got a 1 on the stress dice. So that's really
stressed
nice. So that's super sick.
So you aren't getting any pings back from engineering. Like, you ping Pia. You talked to them before. You might as well like start with the head of engineering and work your way down. You don't get a response back. You start just kind of going through engineering. Anyone that you have on contact, you find the head of sanitation, Brian Smith. He's not responding, but one of the things is you do remember that you're all in your uniforms, in your space suits, in your like decompression suits. All of your protective gear has a small embedded tracking chip. This is not like, hey, we're surveilling you. It's just kind of like a general location of where you are on the space station, because it's a large space station, and sometimes you just need to track someone down, and it's hard to get a lock on someone with that much real estate to travel. You get kind of an interesting, you read Brian Smith's vitals. Like, it gives a quick update, like, vitals are coming from the primary sanitation room, two corridors down. It's not giving you what the vitals are. It's just saying, oh, vitals. There's vitals here.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we need to make it into the security area. That's the most important part. but I am curious on. I want to go check on that
Yeah, I mean,
too.
this is engineering. Like, there is
So-
stuff here. In fact, like, I will. Right on the table in front of you is a wrench if you want to pick it up.
Perfect. I do that.
It bites
So-
you.
No, fuck. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I did forget that we are dealing with mimics.
I thank you for that, but no, I'm not going to do that quite yet. But you drop your fancy ashtray and you pick up the wrench.
Thank you.
It's just a
Significantly
simple hunk
easier.
of metal, but it's, effective.
Yes.
Does anyone follow Bartholomew as they start heading over to sanitation?
Yeah. What was in the emergency kit? On the wall.
There
Like, what else
was
is in there besides the med kit?
I'll say that there was the med kit, there was a couple of emergency flares, it was a wall-mounted communication device that goes directly to engineering, so it really wouldn't have been useful outside of the tram. And I will say two syringes, two psi syringes, that will refill 3 points of psi energy.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
You said there was 2 of those?
2.
Okay.
I think I actually say I'll be right back. Gather as many weapons as we can and go to
Look at
check.
Olesya.
So
Don't-
when you say
don't
that,
let him go
Buttercup
alone.
follows you.
You're not going alone. I can go alone because I can handle myself.
And
You're a
Buttercup
small
is
man.
following you, better way.
Small man.
We can all go together. There's like nothing in here. I get it. Stressful situation. We're not thinking straight. Can we please stay as a group?
Okay, well we just have to check on this then. Let's
Mm-hmm. We can stop
Be-
by there.
yeah.
I'm gonna hand everybody a flare, and I'm gonna hold on to the syringes. Because I don't know. I guess by force of habit, I'm like, I'm a doctor. I'll hold the syringes, unless anybody asks for one.
You all press forward. A usually very active environment is fairly quiet. You travel over to the sanitation room. And as you look inside to kind of confirm, hey, is Brian Smith in there? I'm like reading his vitals. You get there's a small unit on the wall, a communication unit, and a voice buzzes, and Bartholomew, you recognize it as Pia's. Don't! That's not Brian! Don't go in there! And the signal is cut, and you see in this window a silhouette, very dark silhouette, and it is hunched over, and instead of shadow, it seems to be made of like void, like the absence of space. And it turns as it hears the crackle of that communication unit on the wall.
No.
Okay, question. Is this considered an adjacent zone?
It sure is.
But we
Okay, this is
haven't
freaking
opened
me
the
out,
door
so...
yet.
Oh, sorry.
No, I
No,
mean,
it's okay.
You're looking at a window. You're looking at an enormous window that peers into the sanitation area.
Okay, well, this has freaked me out. I'm going to scream and use my ability of like, what is it called?
finger gun. Pew!
Let's see. Is
It's called.
Kinetic Blast?
Yes, I'm gonna use my kinetic blast because I'm freaked out, and this happens when I freak out.
So, as this shape lumbers forward, Buttercup, you just reach inside you, your brain just on autopilot, and you just, whatever is in that room next to you, you just know. And something erupts from your mind, smashes through the window, an entire, like, concussive blast erupts around this creature that is not Brian Smith and yet is Brian Smith. And it absolutely, like, throws all furniture, all tools, anything that is not tied down. It throws it against the walls and knocks this creature on its ass. It is stunned for a moment.
After I do that, can I duck
Yeah.
behind Bartholomew?
Bartholomew's like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, go shoot it. Shoot it.
Okay.
We're going to do its turn first because it is an actually pretty quick. Oh,
Yeah,
and also, I'm sorry,
I
Olesya,
always
but
go last,
you always go last.
so it has to go first.
It
Well, it was knocked prone, right?
It was knocked prone. It responds to you by, like, floating upward to right itself, and then you see, like,
It's fucking Undertaker.
a glowing energy from its eyes as it responds to your kinetic blast in the same fashion.
That is new.
All of you take 2 damage and are knocked prone.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, do you only have 2 health?
I have more than that, but it's not
Okay.
much more.
I'm down to 1 health again.
I also am down to 1 health.
Oh, so I'm bulkier than you. Okay, never mind.
One health, and you said, what else did you say?
Prone.
You are knocked prone.
Cool.
You hear in its response this seemingly, like, long off echo of Brian's voice. I have to check the recyclers. I have to check the recyclers aren't in order. They're not doing what I want them to do. It's not there. It's not. And it's so far off in distance that it's as if you're hearing this from the other side of space itself. As this creature teleports away.
I don't get to shoot it. That's not fair.
And that is where we're going
fuck?
to end our session tonight. I have been your game master.
They can teleport?
My name is Patrick. You can find me on Blue Sky at Mr. Patrick Cakes. I am running the games on Vault Companion, so you'll find me here. And I will pass it over to Janie. Or let's start off with
You
Derryk.
did.
Derryk, I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you got it?
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Janie. You can find me here for now. And you all have a great week until we meet again.
Pass it over to Derryk.
Hello, everybody. I'm Derryk. I use they, ze, and he pronouns. I have officially been Olesya Volkov, who uses she, they pronouns tonight. You can find me out on the interwebs at Derryk Does RP. That's DERRYKDOASRP or roleplay. I will not spell roleplay for you. We play TTRPGs. You should know how to spell roleplay. Or under the guise of my own personal IP, which I think this is the first week I'm saying this here, is as we have had a rebrand. We are no longer Queers and Spears. We are Fables of the Magisterium. So you can find us out on the interwebs as Fables of the Magisterium or Fables AP, like I have been in the chat all night, to see what I do when I pick up rocks and throw them at my players the way that Patrick throws them at us. And that's where you can find me, because I don't think I am in any other games that are being released right now. So I will pass it over to Flynn.
Hi, my name is Flynn. I use any pronouns. I've played, but Patrick really fucked me up. So hold on. I was playing Bartholomew, who is he, him. You can find me at OMG Flynn, FLYNN, anywhere, but I'm only doing this, so I implore you to go see everybody else's cool stuff that they do. And I will pass it over to Luci.
Hi, I'm Luci. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Luci the Crow or the Crow's Table. That's Crow spelled with an E at the end, because why not? I use any pronouns, and today I have been playing Dr. Amelia Idlewood, who goes by she and it, and is only a little bit of a shaking mess in the corner, fueled by nothing but mania and adrenaline.
All right. Thank you for joining us for this rather rambunctious session of Prey Remnant Obscura. Please join us next week as we see how far the containment breach has gone.